There's a few things you're going to need to know about editing your homepage in your Canvas courses. First, we have to click Edit in the upper right-hand corner to get started. On the Canvas course that you learned about this, you're going to know that there's a few things you may need before you start getting in here. So hopefully you've gathered those up. On the far right, I'm going to click this little icon here to drag down, give me a little bit more room. I'm going to click in here somewhere and do on my PC, let's see, Alt-Shift-D, or look on the Canvas course like Option-Shift-D for Mac, so I can open up my City Labs Design Plus tools on the far right. If you look here, we need a weekly agenda. The reason we need a weekly agenda, this is from parent and student requests from middle through high school to say, I want to know what to do that week. There's a couple of things. Sometimes we've embedded a Google Slide presentation or a Canva presentation, but those are not ADA compliant. You can still embed those, but below that image you embed or that slides you embed, you have to type everything out that is in that image or in that embedded thing because a screen reader cannot read it. One of the easiest ways to do it now that I'm in here is I can just delete this out. Then I can type something like Monday, here's what we're doing. Tuesday, here's what we're doing, and on from there. So that's a really simple way to do that. For here, I can just cut and paste and put my headshot directly in here. Put your first and last name or title like Dr. So-and-so if you wish, what you teach and what department and or building you're in, your email address, your phone number and extension if you know it. If not, come back to that. And then later, you're going to have to put your plan time in here. Down below here, we need to describe our class. I gave an example, like nobody really knows what a second grade classroom is or an algebra class is. So go into the Navigator or somewhere else and just give the brief overview of what the highlights of your class are about. Down here, you can delete this out and then cut and paste in common everyday language that parents, non-educators can read and understand about what's your retakes, what's your redo policy, what is your grading policy, what is like everything is due by Friday at 2 p.m., whatever it may be has to be listed here. You don't have to put anything here because it's already been done for you. When you publish the page, this link is clickable. So if you have a parent or a family member who says, hey, I want to be connected to my child's Canvas course, just take this link and send that to them. It will take care of the rest. It will show them exactly what to do. And then here, this is where how can the student get additional help? So put it here to say I have open office hours every Tuesday and Thursday, something like that. Once that's done, I can click Save, and I'm ready to go there. If I'm a student, I click this. It's going to go right to Infinite Campus. I click Single Sign-On, log in with my school Google account, or the same thing for you. Here, if I click, it's going to open up my resource page. I can click Edit. I don't have to open up the City Lab tools. Now I can just start putting things in here. What belongs here is like your textbook or your EasyBib, the things that you use most often throughout class that kids can reference quickly. That is what belongs here. Save. And now we've just updated our homepage for our Canvas course.